do you live in a country where you have a president, you have a first lady, you have the first son, you have the first daughter? The one family has basically... Have you not seen videos of Seyi Tinubu being given preference over ministers? Mr. Ebuka, in which serious country do you permit that? Because, to begin with, if you are going to use pipeline vandalization as an excuse to declare a state of emergency, I personally find the argument about whether the president can suspend a governor or not offensive. It is an argument that should never even be put forward. But whether there is a basis to declare a state of emergency, if it is pipeline vandalization, why is Governor of Bayelsa State still in office? Because just 3 days after, pipeline was blown in Bayelsa. Since this president Tinubu became president, Nigeria has lost billions, if not trillions, due to vandalization of oil installations and due to the theft of oil in the Niger Delta. Why has the president not declared a state of emergency to remove? And by the way, does the governor control the pipeline? Is the governor the appointer of the Inspector General of Police? Is it the appointer of the Chief of Naval Staff? Is it the governor that awarded pipeline protection contract to Tombolo and others? So this is an excuse that the president has manufactured in his head. And let us be more serious. Even if you are saying that because there is an insecurity in a state, you want to remove the governor. Mr. Ebuka, I'm talking to you. People are fleeing their homes in their thousands in those states. The president has not declared state of emergency. As I'm talking to you, there is this crisis in Osun State. Communal crisis where people are running everywhere. The president hasn't even come out to say anything. In the north, people are being slaughtered. So if it is that once there is security, you must remove the chief executive officer, Tinubu himself should no longer be president. Well, the Nigerian judiciary is the Nigerian judiciary. It is not an American judiciary. It is not Congolese judiciary. It is not Zimbabwean judiciary. Judiciary existing in Nigeria is a reflection of the Nigerian society. Now, if you look at what has happened in Rivers State, let's even start from Parliament. I personally am not surprised. You have a man at the Senate who is the former governor of my state. I always say I can write a book in volumes about Godswill Maybe I don't want to discuss him today. But you have a National Assembly that almost all their members stood on their feet singing, "On your mandate, we shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your they are standing on Tinubu's mandate. The question is, what is that mandate? I had asked on this TV station. Is it a mandate of corruption? Is it a mandate of accountability? Is it a mandate to ensure that we have stable electricity? They are still standing on Tinubu's mandate. You know what makes this laughable? The Senate President is a lawyer, a senior lawyer for that matter. Section 11 of the Constitution is clear that where House of Assembly cannot perform its legislative responsibilities, the National Assembly has the power temporarily to assume the legislative functions of the House of Assembly. But guess what, Mr. Ebuka? That same Section 11 says that where that is the case, they shall not have power to remove the governor or deputy governor. So assuming that the argument is even that the Rivers State House of Assembly is unable to function, okay, and National Assembly is to intervene, the Constitution says they cannot remove the governor. Now, guess what again? The administrator, sole administrator, I don't even know. I saw I don't know, because I mean, you are in entertainment, you are a big shot in entertainment. I did not see you. I know you are not a comedian, but I did not see all the Sabinos and the others in the villa when Tinubu was carrying out that comic display in the name of swearing in a sole administrator. You say you are swearing him in with which constitution? Which oath of office? Because under the constitution. And
he took office before the National Assembly.
Before the National, he saw him on the same day.
Of course, it was predetermined. But I'm saying, which oath did he subscribe to? Is there enough oath for sole administrator under our constitution? And you are saying they have even now released, from what I read, about 400 billion that was withheld based on the judgment of the Supreme Court. Because you mentioned the judiciary. Supreme Court says that because the governor did not recognize the Amawele-led house, did not present the budget to them, therefore there is justification to withhold Rivers State allocation. Now, Tinubu in his broadcast to Nigerians said that FUMARA did not implement the decision of the Supreme Court. But in you now wanting to claim you want to obey the constitution, you have gone ahead to remove the governor, remove the deputy governor, remove the house. You are now releasing the budget that Speaker said should be withheld because there was no House of Assembly to a sole administrator after you have dissolved the same House of Assembly. So you see how they are making a mockery of our country. And Section 120 and 121 is clear that one kobo of the resources of a state cannot be appropriated, cannot be used without what is called an appropriation law. This Vice Admiral Ibok that has now been appointed as sole administrator, which budget is he going to implement with the money that has been released to him? This is an illegality that has been cooked in the villa, and I will even say it is a coup against the government of Rivers State, because the very idea of saying that you are suspending a House of Assembly of a state, you are suspending a governor of a state, is unheard of. It is totally unacceptable. There is no legal argument that can support this. And in any